All right, so I just left my therapy session, and this one was kind of hard, right? Like, not hard because I felt like I was being attacked in any type of way, right? Just hard because I left it, feeling uncomfortable, which I actually think is a good thing, right? There's a level of self awareness that I like to believe that I have, and I try to do a good job at understanding that your perception is limited to your reality, right? But I also came to the conclusion today that I need to try a little harder to give people grace in their realities, because just because I think something should be absolute, right? The way that I think about something, I know isn't the way someone else thinks about something, right? It doesn't necessarily mean that the way they think about that thing is wrong or the way that I think about it is right. It just is what it is. And something that I like about my therapist, right? Because I've had other therapists in the past, right? But this one, more than any of them, right? She holds my feet to the flame. She holds me accountable, right? She forces me to look at things from a completely different perspective and understand that oftentimes I don't have all the information. If I continue to do what I've been doing, which is essentially cutting off the line of communication with anyone that I have somewhat of a disagreement with, then I will never have access to all of the information. Sometimes the information ain't important, but sometimes it's absolutely necessary to begin whatever looks like healing is for me. So I say all that to say this, like, find you a therapist that challenges you, right? Even when you think you're 100% in the right, find you a therapist that'll push back. Find you a therapist that will force you to look at things from a completely different perspective. I left that session feeling uncomfortable because I went in there with a game plan, thinking this is what I'm going to talk about, this is how it's going to go down, and she's going to agree with everything that I'm saying, and she completely ripped it up. But, as she walked me to the door, she grabbed onto my arm and pretty much let it be known, like, it's gonna be okay. Like, we gonna continue to do this, as long as you need me to.